Hi everybody. Hey, I wanted to give you a tour on how to percolate coffee. I had a couple of friends the other day that just totally loved my coffee and they wanted to know what kind of coffee I used, and I told them I just used a regular brand, but I think what made it so good is because I used a percolator. So I'm going to give you a little um, a little rundown on how this works. I showed my friends, and they both are now using percolators because the coffee tastes so much better. First of all, I want to say that I bought this on Amazon. It's not an expensive percolator. It is electric, kind of does the thinking for you. And I buy just regular coffee. You can buy this coffee is really good. This McCafe. It's a real smooth coffee, or any kind of coffee that you like will work. Percolators take a bigger grind of coffee so that it won't go through the holes in the basket. But as long as you use the filters, you can use whatever kind you want. And so here I use Farmer Brothers coffee. And this is normally to they market to restaurants, and this is the kind of coffee that you get when you go into a restaurant and you like in Denny's and any kind of diner and stuff like that. They have this kind of coffee, and this is what we were raised on, and so this is the kind that I buy. I buy it in bulk, in big boxes, in a big box, and it comes with these packets, and then so I just put it inside this container. So I'll show you here how I make it. Now don't get me wrong, I love K-Cups. I've been using those for years. But now that I'm retired, I'm back to this. This doesn't take all that much longer, but for some reason I had it in my head that it did, and I'm kind of sorry that I spent so much money on K-Cups when I could have used this, but that's here nor there. K-Cups work great for me. So anyways, I'm back to my percolator. So anyway, this is how it works. I take off the lid, take off the basket lid, take out the basket, and take out the stem. I started to do this before, so how we do this is you pour in cold water. For some reason, really cold water, like if you get it out of the fridge, works even better. You can use, there's measurements inside here that you can use, but I end up using this. It's just easier for me because I go over to the fridge and I can see the measurement. On here, it's hard to see it. And then on here, I put the filter in. The filters, you can buy these filters, or you can cut down your filters. If you have like those Mr. Coffee filters, you can use those. Now, I've already put a filter in here, but you can kind of see in there that if you didn't have that filter, this coffee would go right through those holes. And when it does that, it makes a mess. You got sediment at the bottom of your cup, and you get sediment in the bottom of this, and if this gets really hot, it starts to stain your pot and your coffee cups and stuff. So just use a filter. It's a lot better. And then so my measurement that I use, that my husband and I use for our coffee, is 1 good sized tablespoon per cup per 8 ounces of water. Now, that could be good for you, maybe not. But when you get one of these, it's like a trial and error. You just got to keep testing until you get the right flavor that you want. So it'll take you 2 or 3 times before you decide what you like. So, also too, a lot of videos will put this all together and then have you fill the coffee inside this while it's in here. I suggest doing this on the outside and then putting your stem on and then placing it in here, because you do not want to get any coffee down here. down this little hole. And it just makes your chances easier of not having that happen if you do it separately. Then you take the lid to the basket and put that on there. Make sure that's on there. Also too, one other little tip is when you're filling up the water, no matter what your measurement is, do not go past this level here where the spindle is, or the spigot. Because if you go above this, it starts spurting out stuff up here. So, and then you put this on here. Then this particular one is really nice because it's electric. It does the thinking for you. So you plug it in, you're all set, ready to go. And then on here it has a button, has a little light that turns on. So that means it's going to start brewing. So it takes about 10 to 12 minutes for it to start, or for it to be done. And when it's done, this little light will go on saying that it's done. Now, also too, what's a good idea is to use a ceramic cup. Now this one is a Krispy Kreme's cup, and I'm not promoting this in any way because for one reason they don't sell them anymore. So if you ever do see one, it's probably worth some money, I'm guessing. But anyways, use a ceramic cup. These are like what they use in the diner, and this helps to keep your coffee warm while you're drinking it. This is why they use ceramic cups in diners and stuff. So when that waitress comes along and she fills your coffee, it'll just stay hot longer, so that when she goes to fill it again, you're not ending up with cold coffee. So anyways, we'll let this go, and I'll be right back when it's all done. We'll go from there. I wanted to show you how this, while it's percolating, you can see how as it comes up in here, you can see it as it gets darker and darker. And because at first, when we first started doing it, it was really clear, but it'll get darker and darker, and then when it's ready, when it's all ready, this little light will go on, like I said before. So I'll come back when this is all done. The aroma. It's done. It smells so good. It was funny when one of my friends came over and the house smelled like coffee. She's just like, oh my gosh, that smells so good. I need a cup of coffee. So it was really nice. But yeah, the room smells great. It smells like good fresh coffee. So anyways, we're all brewed up. It shows this little light that it's done. It stopped percolating. And so here we go. Whoops. Good stuff. Nice and rich. See? Good stuff. I would, yeah. I was going to take a sip of that, but it's pretty darn hot. So I'm not going to do that. But I can smell it, and it smells so good. So anyways, just wanted to show you how you make percolated coffee. You can have the best coffee, way better than any K-cup can give you, and a lot better flavor than the coffee houses that we're all used to going to. So this is what real coffee is supposed to taste like, especially if you use this Farmer Brothers. And like I said, you can buy, I think I told you that you can buy it on Amazon. And I was shocked that Amazon started selling it, because we used to have to go to restaurant supply houses to get it. I mean, it was really hard to get, but I was raised on that coffee, and I wanted it really bad. So I went through a lot of links to get it, and so now I'm just so happy that it's on Amazon. So anyways, here's to you. Cheers for a hot cup of coffee, and enjoy. And if you like this and it gave you information and you liked it, just give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe. And check out my description. And because I've got every week I'll do different kinds of topics. So anyways, check it out and hope you enjoy.